Oh, I'm just getting my morning. My morning. I'm just getting my morning update from the Doxinator. How y'all doing? Just doing a little update today. I'm still in Atlanta for one more day, and I don't have the Windows machine here to do all my editing. I just thought I'd just bring the Chromebook so I can do some live streams. I'll do a stream today and maybe something when I get back home later tonight. I don't know. We'll see. But at least do something today and give you a quick update about what's going on at the bottom of YouTube and all that stuff. Hey, sweet Pineapple Pam. I don't remember you here before. Yeah, nice to see you. Wow, Kieran Gaming and Animations. It's interesting when we do the show at different times how we get so many cool different people here, and of course a lot of the same people like Shamay. Editing, what's that? Yeah, right. Well, I slap segments together. Anyway. So anyway, I've been watching some videos this morning. And a new nomadic fanatic where he's going. He kind of hinted now. He kind of said he's entering Oregon and he's going to go down to San Francisco. So he's heading south. So let's see. It'll be September, I guess, by the time he's down there. And then where will he head from there? Will he hang out in California for a while? Is he going to go down to Arizona? Is he going to go? Van Build's coming up. I guess November-ish. So he's kind of hanging down in that area there. And is he planning RTR this year? I don't know. It'd be very interesting to see. Yes, thank you, sweet Pineapple Pam. First time. That's right. I usually post my address in the description below, or you can look at some of my older videos. But Athens, Georgia, if you'd like a free sticker, just send me a self-addressed stamp envelope, and I will. People, haven't been doing that lately, but I have to check my mail when I get back home. So anyway, Anyway, so what do we have going on? I'm trying to get to the YouTube app on my phone, and every time I do, I get distracted. Oh, there I am. This is the strangest hotel room. It's a nice room, okay? We got a little downstairs area here. I don't know if you can see this. It's probably not really easily visible on the computer there. But this room is leaning. Yeah, I don't know. Can you see? I'm trying to show, look at the ceiling there, okay? That's the ceiling. This is the table. Yeah, there's a downward slope. So you can kind of see, we're on there's a huge dip in the floor here. And if you can notice it, it's not easy to see on this, but the refrigerator is definitely leaning off to the right there. And the stove that whole kitchen assembly is leaning to the left. And there's kind of a dip right in it's quite pronounced. And this is an old building, and you can, again, you can see it there. Look at that. Look at how this room is leaning. And I'm sitting straight up on the chair right now. I don't know, man. I said last night, it's probably this thing is not probably going to all collapse on the night we're here, right? This building's been up for probably 100 years. I don't know. But anyway. Bubba. Yeah, we had a couple interesting things there. We're just continuing on the Carolyn's RV Life line screw one kerfuffle or whatever you want to call it. It just keeps going and going and going. And it's just, I don't know. We got a lot of comments. I'm not going to read too many of them here today. But I think most of the comments we got here at the Camo Dave channel were favoring Carolyn. But, Line Screw has his audience too, and I don't know. He did post a video yesterday saying that he has discovered that a number of her social media outlets are easily hackable, and he made that public announcement, which I said and some other people said he really should have taken it private to Carolyn's RV Life if he really wanted to do some good. Making it public just kind of encourages people, hey, Why don't you try hacking her? I don't know. It just seemed like that was something that he probably should have just kept. I don't know. His video's still up and he's got 4,000 views of it. So it did what he wanted to do. So, yeah. Sweet pineapple Pam. Wow. Kerfuffle. I always use that word, kerfuffle. So what new videos do we got up here? Van City Van Life, continuing his trek across Canada. Living free. Okay, here's another one. If you go to everybody who goes to South Dakota has to go to the tourist trap of Wall Drug. So we get a video from Living Free about going to Wall Drug. I mean, come on. I kind of, do wish nomads out there, if you're going to be nomadic, don't do something everybody's done. Stay away from the really big tourist traps. It's just boring. I don't know, man. Hey. And Nomadic Fanatic, again, he's in places where he's been very much a lot in the past. Southern Washington State, Columbia River, going to go down. I don't know. What did he say? Oh, he saw a giant squirrel statue. It's like the world's largest ball of twine. That's a Bloom County world. Hey, Ether Bunny. Stroke survivor Steve. Well, good to see that, Steve. Nice to see you here. Got a number of new people here this morning. Yeah, it's what is it? About 8:25 here in Atlanta. We're in Atlanta. I'm in Atlanta today. One more day. We're going to go to there's a big art gallery here, which I really want to see, and then we're going to go get some lunch down at the Ponce food market there, which is really a cool place. I didn't shoot some video yesterday. We stopped by there. I may do that today because it is a really cool. They got some. What do they got? What are we looking at? Maybe the Indian place or the burger place?
The Indian for you, the burger for me.
Oh, okay. We're going to eat at two different places? Yeah. What do we then just go out to the food court? Yeah, okay.
Yeah, why not? Get what you want. You want one of those.
That's right. They have like a big food court there, and it's a real fancy one. It's done by, it's like Chelsea. What is it? Chelsea Market, right?
Yes.
It's like Chelsea Market up in New York. It's really nice. It's in an old Sears building. Sears used to own this building. I don't know what was in it. It was offices and stuff. I don't know what. Real old building that they kind of repurposed, and it's really cool. So we're going to be doing that today. Fishing and picking. Yeah, well, the thing is today, I just thought I'd do a quick update here today. So we watched Nomadic Fanatic, Carolina Tony, Simply Southern, Smokehouse, Myrtle Beach. Oh, we got a good one from the Vlogger Puppets on the Carolyn RV Life hacked thing. That was one of his better videos. Too many Vlogger Puppets videos now. I don't understand who the this is my tea, by the way. Too many of his videos. I don't understand who the characters are. Hey, Noreen. Good morning to you. How are you doing? Yes, Bubba Warbucks, apparently, if you watch that video, is one of her friendlies, I guess, moderators. And so, I guess they're good buddies, and he's looking out for her. So I don't know. Hit the like button. That's right. And send Craig some money. I have to pay my Doxinator. Kitchen scratch travels, poor connection. Oh no, yeah. Well, we got the wonky Wi-Fi here at the hotel. It does. I can't even watch upstairs. The Wi-Fi is so sketchy. It just constantly cuts out. So I got to be downstairs. So I don't know. That's what you expect, I guess, from hotel free Wi-Fi. But anyway, just thought I'd do a quickie this morning. Who else do we got here? The Swedes. Yeah, Rosie has like 3 channels, right? She's Rosie O'Kelly on one. She's Rosie McNamara on another. And there's another channel where she's kind of parading around with hardly anything on. So 3 channels, and she's, I don't know, slightly different characters in each one of them. But do subscribe to all. They're all highly entertaining. What did we do to deserve a Wednesday morning chat? California Gumbo. Hey, nice to see you here. I just said, we're doing this little jaunt to Atlanta. We had a wonderful time. If you didn't catch it yesterday, we did Puppet Museum, the Center for Puppetry Arts with Crotchy, and had a wonderful time. And I'm leaning to the right. I really am. I swear I'm sitting up straight here at the table. I'm sitting up straight as far as my chair is positioned. And this is, I got to kind of lean this way to stay upright. Yeah, this room really does slant down. Oh, yeah. Anyway, Jay, nice to see you here. Thumbs up, Dan. Or is that thumbs up, man? Yeah, see, I need the glasses. Anyway, what's the most interesting van movie you like? Oh, gosh, what was that one? Oh, I can think of it. Yeah. Good question. It's a good question. Albert Brooks. Albert Brooks did a movie where he and his wife were going to leave their home in California and travel across the country. Lost in America. It's called Lost in America. Really good movie. It's in an RV, and they get to Vegas, and his wife blows all the money on the tables, the craps tables or something, and they're broke. All of a sudden, they've just started their trip, literally just driven across California, and they're broke, and how they have to deal with that. It's a really funny comedy. That's probably one of my favorites. It's not a van movie, but it's an RV movie. More weekday streams. I'm too hungover from Saturday mornings. Scuffed Camo. Lost in America. That's right. What was the name of the woman who's in that? She was in the airplane movie. Oh, I can never remember her name. We got RV Rebel Girl live today. What do you think? Is Albert Brooks related to Mel Brooks? No. Okay, we're getting more unstable connection things here. There we go. Hello. Whoa. But yeah, look at that fridge. Look how it isn't, look how the top of it is like 5 inches away from the wall, and then the bottom of it's only 2 inches away. This fridge, this whole kitchen is like that. Adriana Rose just got out of the clinker. Okay. The clinker. What's the clinker?
Jail.
Oh, jail. I thought maybe it was like a fancy tub or something. Oh, get out of the clinker. Colonel Clink. Hey, Yo from Colorado. Yeah, nice to see you. Working, RN, my patience can wait. Yeah. Stat. Can't come right now. Watching Camo Dave in the break room. Code Camo. Code Camo, calling Code Camo. Then everyone has to run to the break room and fire up Camo Dave. That's right. Julie Haggerty. Thank you, Maximalist. Yes, I knew that. Yeah. She's wonderful. Bubba stopped being a producer 2 months ago so he could tell you
So that should tell you how far
behind CRVLs in their videos. Oh, really, Ether Bunny? Yeah, okay. So what we're seeing on her hike now is probably stuff that she did 2 months ago. I don't know, man. Camo Dave, most attractive RV van YouTuber. I don't know. Craig, what do you think? Craig, sign. I don't want to. I hate doing that because then people are going to like wonder. I'll just say Wonder Hussy. Pippi Peterson. Unstoppable Morgan. I mean, that's probably who my Doxinator would pick. Yeah, Code Camo. Code Camo, Cold Camo. Beep, beep, beep. Do that on an airplane, pilot. Code Camo. Ah! Anyway. What else is going on today? Yeah, I don't know. I'm not seeing a lot of stuff in here. Line Screw One did a video of 8 hours of mixed music, and he's got 252 views of that. I'm sure most of those people didn't stick around for all 8 hours, although he did well with his Carolyn's RV Life video on Hacked. He got, I think, 4K on it. Oh, D-Dub is that with some new merch. That's good. Joe's Caribbean van. He's down in Puerto Rico, and he's getting ready for another big storm. That Hurricane Dorian, I think its name is coming and going to hit Puerto Rico, and then it may come up and hit parts of Florida kind of after Labor Day weekend. So anyway, I always like Charlie Bow, a 313. He likes to just drive around in his van through like ghetto areas of big cities, and he's in my old neighborhood of Washington, D.C. Insane Chef. Quick hits video on Rouge, Roux, Fat and Flour. Wow. Yeah, I introduced, Craig said, my Doxner said, you got to introduce Barb to the Insane Chef. And I did, and she really likes that channel. Chrome. Oh, you like Chrome's good looking. Yeah, he certainly is. Thought you were a Casey Roman dude. Yeah, she's pretty too. I like her too. See, I'm not thinking everybody, yeah, I definitely agree. Who has the best rig? All these, I don't know. That new rig, the new fifth wheel that Less Junk More Journey got is pretty nice. It's got a full-size fridge. It's got a big screen TV. Yeah, that's pretty nice. Oh, living free with Letty as she's going home. Anyway. Yeah, Carolyn's RV Life's video, PCT Devil's Peak Dangerous Snowfield. What did you say? She
changed it to dealing with snow.
It still comes up with Dangerous Snowfield on mine.
Oh, not on mine.
Really? Maybe she changed it back. She's been fiddling with the title there. We got a new one here from Bex the Cat Herder, and she got a new camera. Well, good for her. She loves it. Really good stuff. Always enjoy her channel. Then another good one that I really like is Little House on the Road. He's very talky, but some good stuff there. So anyway, yeah. So we're just doing a quick little live stream on Wednesday morning here just to touch base with you guys, since I'm going to be out and about in Atlanta doing some touristy stuff today, and just wanted to say hi and, keep up my record of always having a morning video. Brian Rutherford, how are you? Print me up. I've just seen Elvis Travels go past Rosie O'Kelly's house at a high speed. Apparently, he's not doing hard work. Dorothy Young, do you think that Carolyn from Carolyn's RV Life is looking for sympathy, or is looking to get her being out there by taking unnecessary chances? I don't know. I really don't know. It did kind of surprise me that she's doing the PCT this year. I thought she would do something RV based, but I don't know. I really don't know. Is she going to finish it? I say I give it about a 50-50 chance that she finishes it. Somewhere down the line, she could just either hit bad weather or maybe pull something in her leg or something and just say, hey, I just can't do it. But, she'll give it a shot. I don't know. I think people, like people down here at the bottom of YouTube love to make a whole lot of fuss about things. And she is one of the people that they do focus on a lot. But it is good for her because it does help get her, build her subscribers and stuff, I liked Hey, Redondo. D Redondo. I'm gonna. Oh, are these are your glasses, right?
Yeah, they're mine.
Let me see if they work. Oh no, they're even worse. I'm gonna run upstairs and grab my glasses. I can just barely read some of this stuff. Just continue on. Watch the crooked fridge. Okay, I'll stand up straight here. Okay, literally, I'm standing up straight. I've got, yeah, look at that. Look at how the fridge, this door frame leans this way, and that fridge leans that way. Whoa! I was only going to bring the pair of pants that I was wearing on this little 2-day trip. And these are the pants that I was wearing yesterday. And look at that. Holy cow. Yeah, this is, I think I heard it rip during the day. So luckily I didn't bring another pair. So I got another pair. I could go get some duct tape, I guess. Oh, man. All right, there we go. I can read the comments easy now. Let me go back a little bit. Wednesday. No, I usually don't delete my streams. I usually keep them up for a little while. I got a couple of nice donations on PayPal. I will shout them out tomorrow. Let's see if I got any interesting messages here. All righty. California Gumby, you have to give it to Carolyn. She's a brave woman. Again, we see older women. I'm not saying she's old by any means, but we see older women who are basically just, sitting in their trailers, kind of driving around, doing errands all day, and then we see her and she's actually doing something. I like her. I do think she's pretty cool. What's it say? Send feedback. I don't know. Funny little messages are popping up here. Hey, Steaming Bean. Yeah, that's right. Wednesday morning. Yeah, I'm here in Atlanta, Georgia. I don't have the Windows computer with me. I just didn't feel like bringing it. So I decided to just do a quick little live stream this morning and touch base with everybody. Do you think Carolyn from Carolyn's RV? Yeah, I think I read that one already. I kind of backed up here. The Pacific Coast Triathlon. It's the Pacific Crest Trail. It runs from the border of goes south. It starts south, the border with somewhere down near Tijuana. There, I'm not sure exactly where. California, you walk all the way up through California, goes way up in the mountains, some beautiful stuff there, and then it goes up through Oregon and Washington State. So it's like the western version of the Appalachian Trail. Yeah, I am off kilter. Look at that. I'm serious. I hope they know that downstairs at the desk that there's a serious dip in the room up here. Did you see Living Free Mike's video? He complains about ear. His ear? I did watch part of the video today, the drug place, Wall Drug. I really want to see Doc Senator Craig in front of the camera. Hey, Oompa Loompa, I really enjoyed the video I did with him, the stream I did with him last 3 weeks ago when I was there. I think it was really nice, and I'd like to do more with him. I would like us to do like a weekly chat of some sort where we both could talk about like the week in review, like Meet the Press. We could have Meet the Boyd, where me and Craig could talk about what's going on at the bottom of YouTube every week. I think they maybe do it like on a Sunday morning, with all those other talk shows. I think something like that would be a lot of fun. Bob said he would put money, so I buy Bob Living Free. Cheap RV Living Bob. Yeah. What about Randy? I don't know. I think Randy's doing okay. I'm not sure how much money he got on PayPal and Patreon, but I know a lot of people made some donations, so I think he's probably all right. Be interesting to know if he'll, he probably won't tell us, but yeah, Carolyn has fallen several times on that trail. I think that one time in the snow there. Bluegrass Voyager. He complains about electric bikes. Oh, no, wait. He complains. Yeah, Living Free Mike complains about eating in a bar with no customers, and then he passes up 10 restaurants and cafes with lots of people. Well, that is true. If you're at one of those food areas, everything's busy, and then there's one that's empty. There's a reason why they're empty, right? Because either they're too high priced or the food isn't any good, right? I was on camera. Yeah, that's right. We did get to see a little bit of Craig a couple times. He does occasionally show his face. Trey Beantown, The Dark Crystal and Labyrinth as well. Jim Henson did puppet stuff, both great movies. Yeah, we had a great time yesterday at the Center for Puppetry Arts here in Atlanta. Took Crotchy over. He really had a fun time, and we did. They have a huge thing for Jim Henson, a huge exhibit there, and the one that's called the one for the Dark Crystal. And again, we are starting to see some of the people for the big Dragon Con event coming to town this week, and they do interface with that puppet museum there, Center for Puppetry Arts. They were going to have a big get together there, and yeah, so they do come up this way. So we're in Midtown, which is just a mile or two north of downtown. Time Chaser, send Camo Dave money. Ka-ching, ka-ching, ka-ching. CC Carolyn has fallen. I hadn't heard anything about being hurt, though. Did you? I don't know. Are there some rumblings? Because her videos are not real time. Did she fall? Is she, in some sort of trouble? I don't know if you know what's going on right now with her, let us know. Everybody gets a free Jackery. Why did they send you one, Dave? Brian Parks, right. Betty Smith, I can't believe I happened upon this live chat with Dave. May have to go in. Yeah, Betty is a substitute teacher. We met her when she came down to Athens. What was it, back a month or two ago? That was very nice. I have seen the new Dark Crystal series on Netflix. Yes, Andrew, that is coming up. They said it was. I think it was premiering this week. It's probably up right now. Betty, wish they would send me a free Jackery too, but no, I don't know, man. I don't know how they decide who gets one. I know some people have requested it and they don't send it to them. I guess they look at your channel and look at how many subs you got and how telegenic you are. I don't know, man. I do get offers in the email for things. I think I got a bobblehead company sent me something. Like, we'll make a Camo Dave bobblehead if you will talk about and promote our bobblehead company. I think I got that the other day. I get like breath mints. I get stuff like that. I don't know. And then it'll be stuff like, we'll send you this particular product, but you have to pay for it, and then we'll reimburse you. And I'm like, I'm not doing that. Like, then, we're not going to reimburse you, and now you're out the money. No, I don't want to do that. If they just want to send it to me, fine. What kind of an idiot would steal gas from a trailer park supervisor? Writes trailer park supervisor. Hey, sherrygee. Yes, Betty, it was nice seeing you in person too. Yes, right. Was that one of those wooden watches, Brian? Yeah, they sent Chrome a couple of. Oh no, wait. Was he the one with the wooden watch? Well, or was it? The other guy. It's what's his name? Finding Simon. He also sells watches on his channel. I don't think. Yeah, I think Chrome's were the wooden ones, but Finding Simon, I noticed, also has like a watch deal with somebody. They'll send me diabetic socks. Yeah. Oh, Craig. I grew up on Jim Henson as a kid and Fraggle Rock. Yeah, my niece and nephew, when they were growing up, watched that a lot. Yeah. The turtle people. A line screw can be a J word. I won't say it, but he is so annoying. I don't mind when he goes after her. It makes me laugh. Hackers are not interested in Carolyn's ridiculous presence online. What are they going to steal? The donation she gets? Well, writes Julia. Yeah, I don't know, man. A lot of comments, pro and con. A wooden watch, yes, what Chrome had. Can you do more coverage of Elvis? He fell asleep during a live stream the other day. Well, that's the thing. If he's so bored during his live streams that he falls asleep, how's he going to make his audience interested in watching, you know? We should do that. At Camo Day, the Cammy Awards for the end of the year will have the best live stream or the host fell asleep. I think the winner of that last year was Geezer. Remember Geezer? He fell asleep. I think that was 2018, right during a live stream. And yeah, I don't know, man. I was always thinking of just doing a live stream, just sleeping, right? I'll just get into bed, pull the covers up, and I'll have the camera going for 8 hours, and you can just watch me, you know, get up and run to the restroom and back. And a wooden jacket. Yeah. Di Redondo. Just to watch and see if he will fall asleep. New Nomadic. I'm not going every day. What I'm doing is 2 days here in Atlanta, and I did not want to bring all the editing equipment with me. Yeah, I just wanted to travel light with a Chromebook. So 2 streams. We did one last night, one this morning, and then we're back to the regular schedule. So, yeah. But it's nice. It's just easier for me to touch base with everybody. I like to do a morning review, and I did this when I was in Florida. Just do a quick live stream in the morning and touch base and see what's gone on overnight. And so that's a lot of fun, right? Screw lines, chat. Elvis is the classiest van lifer on YouTube. I sleep most of the day because my successful life is behind me, writes Biggles. Oh my. That's a good quote. I like that quote. I sleep most of the day because we were at a place at the Ponce food court there. They had a bunch of those magnets. It was like a bookstore. And that's a good quote. I like that. I sleep most of the day because my successful life is behind me. They had another one there at the food court. It said, don't fear to jump. Or what did it say?
The net will appear.
Yeah. It said, go ahead and jump. The net will appear. It just said that. And I thought that was a very interesting quote. It kind of gave me, really? What if it doesn't? Jay Edmond, I still haven't caught up from yesterday and I'm at work, but as long as Crotchy doesn't come out, nobody will be the wiser. Hobotech's girl had a fire on her RV and they attributed it to mice. He sends you flowers in the video. Really? Wow. Now, who's Hobotech's girl, Go Frugal? I mean, he was going with that. I don't know who his girl is right now. Oh. Let's see. Heidi. Oh, yes. RV Homesteader. That's Heidi, right? We did the video on RV Homesteader. She has a van, one of the ones where it comes back into the passenger compartment and you have what they call the dog house, and you take off the that covering there. That's kind of like that middle area there. And yeah, she had a engine fire, and we covered that yesterday. So yeah, I don't know. I guess she needs a lot of work on the engine, but luckily she was there with a fire extinguisher and put it out really fast and saved any serious damage to the vehicle itself. So, but she does look like she needs some work done on her engine, serious work, and it will be a while before she gets back out on the road. I did not know that she was Hobotech's new girl, but the thing about Line Screw, he may be a you know what and obsessed with Carolyn, but it increases traffic to her channel and thus helps her. That's very true. And again, it's the same thing with my channel. I know there are a number of YouTubers that don't like being talked about here. They don't like the comments. They don't like, the attention. And, but it does help you build your presence on YouTube, and it does help you grow your channel, and this channel here, my channel here, I've been here, a lot, especially when you're starting your channel. I think getting mentioned a lot by me can really help you. And then you start getting your own momentum going and all that. But, I think if you look back at a lot of nomads and explorers and stuff, they'll probably say, hey, yeah, when I was starting out, Dave mentioned me and he did help me prime the pump, so to speak. I'm sober enough to know what I'm doing and drunk enough to really enjoy it. That's a good one, Trailer Park. What? Andrew Hondo, fires stink. My chainsaw caught fire when I tried to start it. Okay. Hey, Dave, 12953. Nice to see you here this morning. We're doing a little 1 hour streamy poo. We're at minute number 37. And just last day here in Atlanta, we're going to go over to the Fancy Art Museum in a little while. And then Barb and I are going to go down to a really nice place called the Ponce de Leon Street down here in Atlanta, Georgia. And we're going to check out some really cool places to eat. So we're going to have a fun day, and we get notice all the Dragon Con people are starting to come into town. And Kieran Gaming and in Animations, I'm 1 subscriber away from 20 subs. Oh my. Dave has helped a lot of nomads. They should be appreciative. Many of them are. Some of them aren't. Go Frugal. There was another girl, and I can't remember her name. She's the one from Pennsylvania that he was hanging out with. If you remember when the RTR was going on last year or this past year, he was hanging out with her a lot on the live streams. The Pennsylvania, I subscribed to her, and I can see her in my head, but I just can't remember her name. She's a very nice person, but yeah, that's the one thing I really did like about the RTR last year was the live streams Hobotech did. He often had Sassneck there too, so they were pretty cool. Yeah, everybody click on the thumbs up button. Don't forget. Where was it there? There it is. There it is. There it is. Allergies kicking. Oh, my allergies are always kicking up. Yes. RV living with Stacy. That's right. Stacy. That's right. That was who I thought he was, his girlfriend was before. And then she's back in Pennsylvania now. And I think she did a video recently where she's not sure what she's going to be doing. I think she said she might be hanging around with her family and friends for a while. But she has a nice channel. She does some outside work. That's not DoorDash. She does some driving around delivery service work too. I know she's a very nice person. White Horse and all these and RIOD games and stuff. And Android games and stuff. Hi from Sweden. How are you? Hey, Bonnie, had to postpone my adventure because my tow car got wrecked. Oh no, Bonnie, what happened? Trailer park supervisor. The liquor will do the driving. We'll just kick back on booze control. Jeez. That's right, booze control. None of these RVers knows what they're doing, James Rockford. Right. We know who James Rockford is. Ba-ba-ba-bum. So anyway, we're staying at a place called the Ardmore Hotel, which is a very nice place. That's the little card there. The Ardmore Hotel. They got they have a bar downstairs, and when we went out last night, there was one man sitting at the bar, and then when we came back later, the same one man was sitting there. So I don't know. Bonnie Merritt, the motor mounts broke and pulled the throttle and causing the car to flip 3 times. Holy cow, Bonnie. Wow. Have you done? Yeah. Wow. I'll have to check your channel out. That's wild. Yeah. Bonnie Merritt. Is there? Go frugal. A mall in Baton Rouge is closing and Amazon is taking over. Oh no. There's a mall there, one of the strip malls there in Athens, Georgia, that is pretty much Dial America. You know, it's like the mall is kind of one of those just little half-dead strip malls, and Dial America now has half the mall or something. I'm sure. It's probably one of those. The ones that everybody hates. You know, the robocalls. Trailer park. Dave, the only difference between me and you is a couple of drinks. Oh, Bonnie hasn't started a channel yet. Okay, Bonnie. Wow. You know what you should do, Bonnie? You know, my GMX, camodave@gmx.com email. Just send me a description, lengthy description of what's going on, what happened, and maybe if you can throw in a couple of pics, I'll be happy to put that up because, it is kind of drama. I think it's a very good story. Let me know. camodave@gmx.com and just send me a couple pics and what's going on, and I'll get it up. Boo on robocalls. That's right. Sarah Cox, nice to see you here today. Anyway, what time is it? Oh, it's 9 o'clock. It's 9 o'clock on the East Coast. That means it's 6 o'clock in California. Doris Dave. Que sera? Thank you for the sunflower. Ooh. Wow. Is Dave behaving himself, or does he keep wandering off and you're not watching him? No. Do you do more coverage of Wanderlust? Can you do more coverage of Wanderlust Estate and Deborah Joy? I've been covering James at Wanderlust Estate quite a lot lately. He's in Denver now and doing some work, and he's hanging out with some people at the restaurant. I like his channel a lot. Deborah Joy, I just have gotten to the point with her where her stuff just is very boring. I don't know. It's just sitting around talking about her life and stuff. And I used to like her more, I don't know. She's at a point in her life where and I do like the women that talk, Vivian Kimberlin. Sometimes I enjoy her channel, RV Debs. I don't know. I try to watch Deborah. I do like her, but I don't know. It's just, I just got to the point where I'm just not finding her oddly compelling enough anymore. I came from the gun and prepper community when Sly Tiger gave us orders, smell bus, Andrew Honto. Oh no. What are my planned adventures? There's the what is it called? The High Museum of Art. The High Museum of Art is right around the corner here. So we're going to go over there for a couple hours and check out some cool stuff. I love modern art. I really do. I love it. and then we're going to check out of the hotel around noonish, and then we've got to go. We're going to go down to the Ponce de Leon food market, and get some really good grub. That's right. That's right. The High Museum of Art. It's high. Sully Glenda. What? Independence Dave. Yeah, we're going to get high. We're getting high this morning. That's right. I'm boring. I sleep too much, but it's what I'd rather do. You know, it's one of the things about getting older. It's just that sleep is just so much fun. You know, it's like I do that. You get it. It's like 7:30, 7:45. You're so comfortable, and you're just like, I could just sleep all day. And eventually, you'll get to the point where you do. Don't dilly-dally. Well, it doesn't open till 10, so I've timed everything perfectly. You know, this show will end in 15 minutes. I'll get us time to get everything, and then we'll head over there. We're going to just walk. It's literally 2 blocks away. And, yeah, so we got it all. I got everything all planned out. Atlanta Underground. We're going to, Barb and I want to do a couple more trips back to Atlanta. I mean, really. My sister used to live near here back in the late 90s. So I've been to Atlanta a couple times, spent some Brave games at the old Turner Field. I like Atlanta a lot. It's a nice town. Traffic is hellish, but, most big cities are like that. We would go to New York, Philly. San Francisco. Good Lord, the traffic's awful. DC, same thing. But, what kind of art is your favorite? I like modern art. I like all kinds of art, really. I don't know. I tend to find, what's his name? Damn, I can't think of his name. There's a guy in England that likes to paint ships and stuff. One of the most famous British artists. I can't think of his name right here. Every kind of art can say that to you, but I do tend to like the stuff that really just breaks all the rules. All right, D. Redondo, you have a good day. Oh, art as in Dali, as in Salvador Dali. I like Salvador Dali a lot. That's my idea of camping day. Nice hotel. I'm telling you, I like to hike, but I don't want to be sleeping on the ground in a tent or in a hammock. I would much rather spend the night at least in a bed with a bathroom, and if I was to do like a real hike thing, I would drive the car, park at a trailhead, do some good hiking for the day, get back in the car, go to motel, spend a nice night, get back, that's what I would like to do. I think I'm thinking about making a move up to North Carolina sometime later this year, and it would be really nice to do the Blue Ridge Parkway that way in a car. You just drive, one segment of the trail, one segment of the parkway. There's, trails all over the place. Hike all those trails for the day. Get back in the car. There's a lot of little towns along the on the parkway. Go and stay at a B&B or a Airbnb or a motel for the night. Then the next day do another trail segment and hikes. To me, that's the kind of hiking I would like to do. Okay, I don't know. I'm 60-ish years. I'm 61 years old. I don't want to sleep in a tent on the ground with bugs and, but I do like the hiking. And I don't have any problem with Carolyn's RV Life doing that. If she wants to go and hike a chunk of the PCT, get off the trail, stay in a nice hotel with a hot tub and then get back on the trail, fine. The only thing I think people think of when they watch her is that, hey, she's pretending like she's really doing this trail hike and she's spending an awful lot of time off the trail, which is her prerogative, but, I don't know. Everybody that does hiking videos, they take some liberties, they make it look like they're on the trail all the time and they probably really aren't. And probably everybody does that. You can do a lot of things when you're in filming things to kind of, shortcut stuff. TJ's Cruiser is a new Toyota. They're coming out with the van hybrid. It's just what I'm looking for. That's cool. Maybe. Toyotas are, I watched that Scotty Kilmer guy from Dallas, and he just loves Toyotas. Hotels are creepy. Old hotels creepier. Yeah, I should have walked around here. Like I should have gotten up at 3 a.m. and walked around this place because this is an old hotel. It's a very nice one, and yeah, the floors are all the floors all creak, and the rooms kind of Look at I'm sitting up straight here. Look at that. Yeah, you can't. It's hard to see on the camera, but the fridge is leaning that way, and the door frame is that way, and. I hope that someday I don't get home and line a hotel collapse. And oh my God. Barb, try the Art Institute of Chicago. Don't look under your hotel mat. No, I don't do that. I do not pull up mattresses and look under them, okay? I lived in a tent in the summers in Alaska and younger years before YouTubes and HD video cameras. I wish we had YouTube back then. I always thought that too. When my mom passed away, I did get a little bit of her estate money back there in 2005. And I did put that money into a condo, which was a pretty bad investment over the years. But I think if YouTube had been a major force back then with the Nomads, I probably would have gotten a van instead and put most of my money into some sort of, stock fund or savings and probably done a lot of different things with my life. But at the time in 2005, YouTube was really not a thing, and it just wasn't an option. But, I don't know. It's interesting. It's just interesting to see how life flows and goes. Yeah, I look back at my life would be like today without YouTube. What would I be doing? Obviously people like Barb and Craig and all these cool people that I've met on YouTube, I never would have met, right? And I don't know what I would be doing today. I really think it's cool though. The lot fee. Oh, you got to go collect the lot fees. Hey, cough up your lot fee. You walk around with a baseball bat and threaten to, whack them in the knees if they don't cough up their lot fees, huh? I'm going to whack you in the knees if you don't cough up your lot fees. I'm 54 and my body hurts. Anybody got a secret to help? Brian Parks. Oh, my goodness. I don't know, man. You see an awful lot of people in their 30s and 40s that have the same problem today, man. I don't know, man. I stayed at a golf course parking lot last night through Harvest Host, Dave. Now I got to go play golf. Beats the hell out of Walmart. Good for you, new Nomatic. Have a good one. That sounds cool. Golf course parking lots. I thought I was in Springfield, Virginia, Annette, for about a year and a half until this past February. And then I've been on the road a bit, and I met a good friend named Barb on my channel, and she said to come down and stay for a couple weeks, which has turned into half a year. I'm enjoying it, though. I do have plans there's a number of things in the works in my life right now. There's a possibility I could go back up to DC with a friend up there. There's also a possibility that I'll be rooming with some good friends in Western North Carolina. It's just like at the moment, everything's kind of up in the air. Kdog Mikey, nice to see you here this morning. Andrew, my dad was a Vietnam vet. He lived in the van for 40 years. Wow. Living in a trailer in his 90s. He was a nomad before it was popular on YouTube. That's right. Yeah, I don't know. People have been RVing for a long time. I mean, you look back and there were RVs in the 40s and 50s. The post World War II America, RVing became a very big thing, but nomads and vans, I think that's more of a newer, more current thing, And again, what did Bob say? Cheap RV Living Bob, it depends on. Oh, thank you, Brian. Tip jar, thank you so much. It depends on whether it's your choice to go nomadic. If it's not your choice, then you're homeless. If you get kicked out of your apartment and your only option is to live in a van, then I guess you consider yourself homeless. If it's your choice, so you want to live in the van, you want that freedom and simplicity. I think, if you really want the simplicity, if that's an important thing to you, scaling back, not carrying around so many material possessions and living simply, I really think van life is the way to go. because a van is a less complicated vehicle than an RV, especially a Class A or something like that, And you see all these, Nomadic Fanatic, he's always had an RV. You see Campervan Kevin in his Class A now, and they're both in Class A's, and they're a lot of work, and they got a lot of symptoms. They got a lot of systems. So, I don't know. I think if you really want to go the simple route, at least get a decent van. I think, again, just that's scaling back. That truly is. Whereas RVs now are so fancy schmancy. We see less chunk, more journey. They got a fridge like that in there. I don't know, man. A padded bucket. I think my important thing is sleeping. When you get older, sleeping becomes important. And if it isn't already, and I like a bed. I want to sleep in a bed in a room with a bathroom. I don't want to be on the, if you're young and doing it temporarily, I think sleeping in tents and in a van might be okay. But full time, man, I don't know, man. I don't think I could take it at my age. Smoke dope, the body hurts less. Well, that is certainly an option. If you've got a lot of pain from whatever, your back pain or whatever, maybe marijuana is legal now in a lot of places, and try it. Yeah, I'm whatever works. If an evening drink or two helps you out, whatever. I don't know. You don't want to do anything to the point where you're hurting yourself, but there's yoga, there's meditation. There's meditation. There's certain things you can try. You got to be sure it's legal wherever you live in. Amen to the bed and bathroom. Yeah, it's just my requirement. I want a bed and a bathroom. That's okay, at night. I don't want to be sleeping in a cot. A cot's okay. I don't mind couches even, but I do not want to sleep on a hard wood floor with bugs running around. And I don't want to have to dig a hole and poop in it or poop in a bucket. I just don't want to do that. Sleeping in a vehicle, most of the time, no. I could see it in an emergency or something. But, it's hot in a car. It gets, in the summertime, it's just 150 degrees. There's no airflow. It's too cold in the winter. I don't know. In most places, that was, there's noisy. You get, traffic noise and people in parking lots and trucks. I don't know. Houseless, not homeless. That's right, Robert the Trailer. Very, very true. My dad had a 60s VW bus. He had a wood stove in it, a sink, and a bed. He lived in California. Well, if it works, if it floats your boat, go for it, We're the Smiths RV Living. Nice to see you here. A comfy bed and a full bath. That's why we live in a Class A. Well, that's right. But it's a lot of work, right? It's not a simple life. You could live in an apartment. It's like a moving apartment, right? How you doing, Street Stories? How's Virginia Beach? That's Chris, right? Is that Chris there? Yeah, Virginia Beach. I'm going to use compost. Ooh. If I could drive, dang, yeah, Kdog, right. You're taking the bus a lot, right? You're a bus guy. Yes, Barb and I, one of the things we did yesterday was check out the IKEA here in Midtown Atlanta. And that really, yes, if you want to scale down to like a tiny house or a small apartment, even a studio apartment, they have some really, really good layouts and, very inexpensive. They have whole rooms that are like, this room is 400 square feet. This whole apartment is 400 square feet. And you've got a kitchen, you've got a bed, you've got a living area. And it really does feel roomy for only 400 square feet or 600 square feet or something like that. Yeah, the hurricane is coming. I think it's supposed to hit Florida. It may turn out to sea. I don't know. Doesn't look like anything big for the U.S. Maybe it'll hit the Orlando area or the Space Coast. It looks like, but certainly not North Georgia. We may get some rain from it, but I think just make a very wet couple of days. Greyhound bus guy, Tampa Bay, Florida, October. Oh, are you heading down there, Kdog? I sent you a crotchy star text message. Okay, I'll check that out. I don't have the I have the irregular phone here. I do not have the hotline. All right, folks, look, I wanted only to do an hour today. We've got some plans, and I wanted to thank you all for watching. This will be my last video from Atlanta. We're heading back to Athens later today, and then we'll go back to the regular old schedule tomorrow. I do appreciate it. I will be posting some of my Atlanta adventures on my Camo Dave and my Dave Hughes channels later in the week, including Crotchy visiting the Puppet Museum. So that's cool. That's the highlight of this trip, I think. All right. Yes. Thank you very much, Craigie Poo, for watching. He's actually stuck out the whole stream. Right. Yeah. Hurricane looks like it might hit around Daytona, right? Somewhere on that Space Coast there, at least. But it's still, things could change. You know, we're still like a week out on it. 100-mile-an-hour winds, really, Dory? Really, Mark? Yeah, that would be nasty along the coast there. That really would. Wow. All right, everybody. Thanks for watching. You all have a wonderful day, and I will see you all later. Stream Silencio, vlog, anda!